Hey guys, curdhos here from Hostyle Conditioning. Been a few days since I put a video up. I apologize about that. It's just been a little crazy around here. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff on the weekends with my kids. They're 8 and 10 and all kinds of activities. So lots of good things happening. I want to talk a bit today about losing weight. Again, obviously a cool topic. And again, a lot of people are 2 weeks past their New Year's resolution. And I bet you 75–80% of them have stopped or fallen off the wagon. And again, it's something that you need to keep working on and get back up and jump back on it. No one ever does it the first time. And that's what makes it challenging. So, if you've wavered, if you've fallen off the wagon, if you've strayed a bit, get back on, start over again, start tomorrow morning, get your food ready tonight, and tomorrow's a new day, and let's go. You can do it. I guarantee you can do it. A lot of times people talk about goals they have. They want to lose a certain amount of weight. What I want to do today is give you a little more of what I call a visual demonstration of what some weight looks like, what 20 pounds looks like, and what it represents, and how it affects your body differently. You see behind me here, I've got 3 sets of sandbags, and I want to use that to illustrate the volume and the size of what 20 pounds is, and what 40 pounds is, and what 80 pounds is, and to give you some sort of idea as to the volume of it, the size of it, and what you can imagine then what it'd be like to carry that around with you all day. If you look down here at this black bag, this black sandbag weighs about 20 pounds. We use it for a lot of things. You can see it's a good size. Well, how many of us have 20 pounds to lose? And I hear that, I've only got 20 pounds to lose. Well, you take this 20-pound bag, hold it around your belly, walk around with it for a couple minutes. Try 5 minutes, try an hour. Then you have an idea what your body goes through all day long, holding that, distended, pulling down on your spine, pulling your hips out of alignment and stuff. Spend 2 minutes with this 20-pound bag, and I guarantee you're going to appreciate what losing 20 pounds of excess flab can do for you. That being said, here's 40 pounds. This is what 40 pounds is going to look like. It's voluminous, it's big, it's awkward, right? How many people are 40 pounds? How many women are walking around there 5 feet tall, 5'2", 30 to 45 pounds overweight? A lot. And this is what the body's going through. I'm a big, strong guy, just holding this and talking. I can start to feel it pull on me and stuff. And I don't care if you hold it up on your shoulder, if you hold it around, pick it up for 20 seconds, pick it up for a minute, pick it up for 2 minutes. You see a world of difference. And if you look over here, what I'm representing here is 80 pounds. This is what 80 pounds of junk looks like. This is what people that are clinically morbid obese, wearing on their bodies, on their spine, on their joint every day. Try getting up and down off the ground with that, right? It's amazing the amount of work the body has to put through to deal with that on a day in, day out basis. No wonder when you're trying to lose 20, 40, or 80 pounds, you have a hard time getting up and down, moving, getting from point A to point B, or doing anything in repetition. No wonder your back goes out. No wonder your knees are bad. It's such a huge burden on the body that it's incredible. So again, try it. Find something that's 20 pounds. Walk around with it at the belly for 60 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Try it. I'll tell you, it'll put things in perspective for you. It'll really give you a good idea what's going on. And if you want to talk about something really cool, you guys know I've had 3 or 4 clients here that have done exceptionally well. Everyone's here working really hard, doing really good things, but I've had some big men join our facility over the last year or 2 and do some amazing results. So let's talk about Eric Whistle. You might have seen him on TV. We've been on the A channel, now CTV Morning, CTV2. We were just on there last week doing a kettlebell demonstration. He's lost 120 plus pounds. So I give you an idea. That's my 80-pound lot. Here's 40. So we're going to put that. Look at the size of that. That's 120 pounds. He's lost more than that. He's around 130 to 135. So this would make him 140. Look at what he's taken off his body. That's amazing. The volume, that's the size of a grown man. That 180 pounds, that's an adult male that's 6 foot, right? It's amazing the amount of volume he's lost. Like I talked about before, he can move so much better, his cardio is so much improved. Well, part of it is because he's trained and he's worked really hard, he's improved those mechanisms. His heart and lung capacity is phenomenal compared to what it was, but he's no longer carrying 140 pounds of crap, of dead weight, useless, unfunctional weight. So you take that load off. Again, experiment with that. Take that 20 pounds. Walk around with it for a minute, 2 minutes. Put it up on your shoulder and see if you can just stand and move for 5 minutes, and then take that weight off. And notice the feeling of relief your body goes through. You'll feel like you're getting taller, you're decompressing, you're breathing better. You're pushing, this is pushing down on an overweight person's lungs when they lay down. You hear sleep apnea where they stop breathing. Well, they stop breathing because they have so much mass pushing down on top of their lungs and their diaphragm that those muscles, those body parts just can't push up against it. So they got to wear, you know, oxygen masks and stuff like that. And it's, you know, 90% of the time, it's a weight issue. There's people that have a genetic issue and there's a brain thing that's happening that's stopping the breathing. That's totally different. I'm talking about people who have done this to themselves. And if you've done this to yourself, you can undo it to yourself. All right? But again, I really want people out there that are saying to themselves, I really want to lose that 20, 40, 80 pounds. Do the 20-pound test. Grab some of this 20 pounds, lug it around for a minute to 5 minutes. I guarantee you, you're going to realize just how difficult that is. And just imagine what your body's going through 24/7 when you go through that. It makes a world of difference. All right? So again, try it out there. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, you know, go ahead and email me, Twitter me. It's all at the bottom of the video, how to get a hold of us and stuff like that. A couple other things I want to talk about is, you know, along the lines of, you know, losing weight. I've had some questions this week where when we work with people on their diets, they first, you know, I see their eyes go big because they realize they've got to get food ready and have to prepare food. And it sounds difficult, but it really, really isn't. All right? Later on in the next week or two, I'm going to shoot a video of start to finish. We'll do some fast motion stuff and some editing. Tobin's going to help me with some of that stuff. He's a bit of a ninja when it comes to that kind of stuff, and so is Rob. Dale, he does that stuff a lot too, so we're going to be able to do it. But basically, I'm going to show you from start to finish how we take the food, we prepare the food, we cook the food, then we take it and we put it into big containers, right? And I work with 3 big containers. I work with a container for my protein, I work with a container for my vegetables, and I work with a container for my carbs. So what I'll do on Wednesdays and Sundays is I'll cook up a whole bunch of chicken or a whole bunch of steak. Those are my 2 favorites. Sometimes fish, but mostly chicken and beef. And I alternate depending on how I feel, what's on sale. I cook a bunch of it up, and I have a big Tupperware, I fill it all up. Then I do the same thing. I prepare either my brown rice or I prepare my sweet potatoes, cook it all up, have it in a nice container. Okay? Oatmeal's already in a bag, so I don't worry about that. And then for my vegetables, you can prepare cauliflower and broccoli and asparagus. I buy the frozen stuff. I keep it right in the frozen section of the freezer. I open up the 2-kilo bag and I can fill it out and stuff. So once that's done, once you've got those 3 main areas covered, your protein, your carbs, and your vegetables, then you go about setting up tomorrow's meals. So if you've got 2 shakes and 4 meals to do, or 2 shakes and 3 meals, depending on what your diet plan is with us, it's very simple. You take out your 3 big containers. You open up your 4 small containers for meal 1, 2, and 3 other than your shakes. If meal 1 is protein and carbs, you open it up, weigh out some protein, put it in there. Weigh out your carbs if it's a carb meal, put it in there. Close it, put it back in the fridge. Number 2, protein and carb meal, weigh out the protein, weigh out the carbs. Protein and vegetable meal, weigh out the protein, throw in a bunch of your vegetables, close it, and away you go. Do the same thing with the 3rd or the 4th meal. So now you've got the 3 bigger containers, now you've got these smaller containers. And they're ready to go. So tomorrow morning when you start your day, you open your fridge, you grab meals 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on how long you're going to be gone and what you need. You put them in your backpack, your cooler, your gym bag and stuff. Yes, you're going to have to carry around a little bit of food, but now it's already pre-portioned and ready to go. So at work, I don't know anyone that's at work that doesn't have a place to eat, a lunchroom or whatever. They can go and take that 1 container, put it in the microwave, warm it up 2 to 4 minutes. Okay? Same thing, next meal, boom, set your timer on your iPhone, on your BlackBerry, on your computer. It goes off every 3 hours. As soon as it goes off, get up, you prepare that food, and away you go. You got meetings? No big deal. People bring drinks into meetings all the time. They bring sandwiches into meeting all the time. Why can't you bring a container of food? Or why can't you just take 5 minutes to prepare it and eat it? There's no excuse for that kind of thing. And then, when you get back home, it's very simple. Rinse out, wash out those containers, put them in the dishwasher, have 3 more to go, wash them out, dry them, and get them ready to go. But don't go to bed until you've taken your big containers out, made your small containers, and away you go. And I'm telling you, it sounds complicated, but it's so simple. When you see a diet like that on sheets of paper, you're like, oh, it's this, it's this. It really, really is simple. It just takes a few times for you to go through it to realize what it's all about. You'll shop better, you'll have fresher food, your grocery bill will actually go down because you're eating better food, and you're going to feel a lot better. But it really is in the preparation. You've got to get on top of things, and it's simple like that. It's very simple. All right? It's just excuses, and you have to do it a couple times. Once you've gone through it a couple times and weighed your food and stuff, it's pretty easy. If you have questions, email me, call me. Best yet, email me, Twitter me, Facebook me. I'll help you out. Upcoming video will actually break it down how we do it. Okay? So again, I want to talk about that. So it's in preparing. I talked about a couple videos ago. Prepare, prepare, prepare. And when you get used to doing it, it's just as a matter of fact. You got to make food for your kids. You got to make food for yourselves. Now you just do a couple big cooks during the week, and then you just dish it out. It actually is pretty simple. It works really well. So again, get your head around it, get into action, eat more often, eat clean, and things are going to happen. A couple of days from now, this is Tuesday, got my weigh-in coming in Thursday, feeling good, hopefully some cool stuff's going to happen. I feel good, so I just feel tighter, so I'm very confident that we're going to see a nice weight loss. What it is, we'll see, for sure. Coming up this weekend, we are January 17th. Coming up this weekend, January 21st in Orleans, Ontario, for those of you that are local, at the Shankman Arts Center is the 2012 Health Expo. We have something like 60 or 75 exhibitors from the Orleans, Ottawa, East Ottawa area, setting up an expo and just, talking to people face to face about what we do. There's going to be people from health foods, there's going to be people from supplements, there's going to be people from exercise, fitness, mobility, all kinds of different things going on. Green, living green and all that stuff. There's going to be lots of things to do with health and fitness and living cleaner, living healthier. So if you have a chance, come and check it out. I believe it's 9 to 4, and I believe it's $7 is the admission fee. If you do come, make sure you find a Hostyle Conditioning booth. I'm going to be there. I'm also going to have Eric, who's lost 130 plus pounds there. I'm going to have Leanna, who's lost 50 pounds there as well. So it's a great time to come and talk to them and find out their secrets. And you'll find out there's no secret. It's just applying some good work and getting into a situation where they're going to be well trained and just being consistent. And you'll see in their eyes, and you'll talk to them and see how much their life has changed. Right? It's very doable. It's done one day at a time, one workout at a time, one meal at a time. All right? So we can break it down, a big, huge goal, into small steps. We're here to help you for that. If you have any questions, like I said, don't forget to contact us on Twitter, email, through the website. We're here for you. If you have any cool questions or that kind of stuff, let me know, because I'm always looking for cool things to talk about, and what's on your mind is probably on the mind of others, so no such thing as a dumb question, so don't be shy and get it done. And again, see you guys in a couple of days. Crush that big workout, crush that weigh-in, and just keep on the path down to my 275, and you guys can see it right here. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys commenting. It means a lot to me, and it matters to me, so keep it coming. I'll work with you as much as I can. I want to say thanks again. This is Curdhos from Hostyle Conditioning saying, crush it.